Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon, Betty.
Hello, teacher.
How are you today?
I'm good.
Wow, that's nice to hear. Okay, so Betty, could you please open your camera? Okay, thank you. All right, so now we will going to open your books, our student book for our module 1. We will just going to have a review for this, okay? So I want you to open your book for module 1A for your work student book. Okay, so page 8 for 1A, my school. Okay, can you see my screen, Betty?
Yes.
Okay, how about your book? Did you already open it?
Yes.
Okay, so now let's start our class. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so we will going to have our vocabulary. So listen and repeat the school subjects below. Then look at the pictures and decide where do you do each of the subject. So as you notice, there are a lot of subjects in here. I know that you are familiar with this kind of subject. So I will going to ask you, Betty, what is your favorite subject? Among for these subjects, what is the one that you like the most?
Mm, my favorite subject is art.
Art, I see. So yes, I know that you are very good in art, and obviously it is art, the one who the your favorite subject. All right, so here we will going to read first, and then after that we will going to listen as I play the audio. Okay, so Betty, I want you to please read for the subjects.
History.
Mhm.
Biology.
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 Mm. Geography. Betty.
Ge-
Ne How about this one?
Chemistry.
Okay, this one is chemistry. Chemistry. Okay, next.
Physical education.
Okay. PE, it means a physical education or gym. Next, computer science, physics, math, and the last one is your favorite subject. All right, now I will going to play this and I want you to listen carefully. Okay, here we go.
Module 1. That's me. 1A. My school. 1. Vocabulary. Listen and repeat the school subjects below. Then look at the pictures and decide where you do each of the subjects. History. Biology. Geography. Chemistry.
PE, physical education, gym. Computer science, physics, math, art.
Okay, so as you can see, art room. If you notice, there are a lot of school supplies that are needed for the art if you are doing an art. So these are the school supplies for the art room. Next, if you notice, this is a science laboratory. Lab means laboratory. Okay, gym. This is where you are having your physical education. For example, if you are dancing, if you are playing the basketball as your sports, for your health as well, you can physical education. You can have your exercise for your health in here. So this is a gym. But this is part of the physical education subject. Next, classroom. Classroom wherein you are studying, you are sitting, and then you are listening to your teacher. A classroom is consists of teacher and students. Next, computer lab. So this one is very important nowadays because we all have our computer laboratory since we are in new generation and we have a lot of high technology. All right, next, let's continue to the next page. Read. Look at the pictures and the title of the text. How do you think Melway is different from other schools? Listen, read, and check your answer. Okay. We have here the Melway School for Performing Arts. Oh, this kind of school is fit for you, Betty. Okay, so I will going to play this first.
2. Read. A. Look at the pictures and the title of the text. How do you think Melway is different from other schools? Listen, read, and check your answers.
Melway, School for Performing Arts. The students at Melway are 14 to 19 years old. They do the same subjects as other high schools, like math, history, geography, etc. But they also learn music and dance.
Okay, so in school for performing arts, obviously they are learning for music and dance because they are arts. Next, tip before you read, try to predict what the text is about with the help of title and the pictures. Okay, next, let's continue to the next page. Okay, I will going to play this first.
Leslie Johnson, a 15-year-old student, says,
Melway is a great school. Classes start at 8:45 a.m. every day, and they finish at 4 o'clock on most days. On Fridays, they don't finish at 4. They finish at 2:30, but I stay till 5 o'clock and practice with my friends. I want to become a singer, so Melway is perfect for me.
Okay, so Leslie Johnson is a 15-year-old student in Melway. So Melway is a great school, and then their classes start at 8:45 in the morning every day, and they are finished their classes mostly at 4 o'clock. But during Fridays, they don't finish at 4. Instead, they finish early at 2:30 in the afternoon. But Leslie Johnson is staying until 5 o'clock and practice with her friends. So she wants to become a singer. So Melway is perfect for her. All right. So Betty, I want you to please read for Ted Hunter this part.
Ted Hunter, a 14-year-old student, says, "My favorite subject is modern dance and especially hip hop.
Mm.
It's a lot of fun. The
Facilities.
facilities at
Mm.
Melway are excellent.
Mhm.
My favorite place is the theater.
Theater. Mm.
It's very big and at the end of the school year in July, we
Mhm.
give a dance performance there.
All right. So Ted Hunter is a 14 years old. His favorite subject is modern dance and is especially the hip hop. It's a lot of fun. The facilities at Melway are excellent. So his favorite place is the theater, which is a very big, and at the end of the school year in July, they are giving a dance performance there. All right, next, let's continue for the next page. Okay, so in here, read again and answer the question. Okay, what subject do students do at Melway? Let's try to answer for this, Betty. If you know the correct answer, you can tell me right away. Okay? So what subject do the students do at Melloway?
Art.
Okay, so your answer is art. So in here, the students at Melway are 14 to 19 years old. They do the same subject as other high schools like math, history, geography, etc. But they also learn music and dance. So art is one of the subjects from other school. So you've got the correct answer, but the most correct answer in here are they do the same subject as other high schools like math, history, and geography. Okay, next. What time do classes start? Number two. What time do classes start, Betty?
It's 45 a.m.
Okay, so the classes starts at exactly 8:45 in the morning or a.m. Very good. Next, what time do classes finish on Thursday? Number three, what time do classes finish on Thursdays? Okay, Betty, their classes finish on every day is around 4 o'clock, correct? However, except for Friday, which is 2:30, 2:30. So the correct answer for this is they finish at 4 o'clock in during Thursday. Next, does Leslie stay at home after 2:30 on Fridays? Yes or no? Number four, does Leslie stay at school after 2:30 on Fridays?
No,
Okay, so yes, she does. Because she is staying until 5 o'clock. Next, what does Ted say? It's a lot of fun. It's okay. I stay until 5 o'clock. This is the correct answer, Betty, for number four. Next, what does Ted say? It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun because his favorite subject is modern dance and especially the hip hop. Okay, so for number 5, hip hop. Next, what do they do at the theater at the end of the school year in July? So, at the end of the school year in July, we give a dance performance there. So, the correct answer for this, Betty, is they give a dance performance. Okay, Betty, you did a great job today. Thank you so much for answering the questions. I hope that you've learned some on this. Okay. On this Melway School of Performing Arts. Okay, so let's continue for the next one. Okay, so we will going to learn about the grammar present simple. Okay, so in grammar present simple, we have here the affirmative, the negative, and the questions. Okay, for the affirmative, I, we, you, and they start. Also, he, she, it. We can use these words, pronouns rather. I, we, you, they, and then he, she, it. And then, for negative, we can use the pronouns I, we, you, and they. And of course, since it is negative, it has a words not or don't. Next, he, she, it doesn't or does not start since it is negative. Take down note that negative means no or not. Okay? Next, questions. I, we, you, they. For example, do we start? Does she start? So this is a question. It said that it is question because it has a question mark. If you notice at the end of the phrase, it has a question mark. Okay? Next. For example, in here, we have, what do you do every day after school? I watch TV and then my sister and I play computer games. So we have here as well the prepositions of times. At, in, on, till, or until, before, or after. So for example, if we are, the time is 7 o'clock or 7 a.m. midnight, it should be used at. If we are using the morning, spring, March, or lunchtime, it should be in. Next, Thursday, Sunday evening, the weekend, the weekdays, etc. Should be on. Till or until should be used during if the phrase is 9 p.m., noon, Sunday, and etc. Before or after lunch, school, 11 p.m., and etc. Okay, so I mentioned the lunch in this, so correct me. Sorry for that. The correct here is before and after lunch. Okay, next. Let's continue to the next page. All right, the present simple, affirmative, and negative. So, Betty, I want you to please read for the affirmative. Okay, so please read this first.
I speak, you speak, he speaks, she speaks, it speaks, we speak, you speak, they speak.
Okay. So if you notice, if the pronoun is singular, I is singular. There is no S in here. But if the pronouns was used, for example, she and he, it has an S at the end. Also, for it has an S at the end. Next, the negative. In the negative, we have the full forms and the short form. I do not speak. In short forms, we can use, or to make it shorter, I don't speak. You do not speak. You don't speak. He does not speak. He doesn't speak. She does not speak. She doesn't speak. Okay? So, as we continue, it does not speak. It doesn't speak. We do not speak. We don't speak. You do not speak. You don't speak. They do not speak and they don't speak. So this part is a short form and this part is the full forms. Okay, for the question, do I speak? Of course, we need to answer for the question since it is a question or it has question mark. We can answer yes, I do. No, I don't. Do you speak? Yes, you do. No, you don't. Does he speak? Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. Does she speak? Yes, she does. No, she doesn't. Does it speak? Yes, it does. No, it doesn't. Do we speak? Yes, we do. No, we don't. Do you speak? Yes, you do. No, you don't. Do they speak? Yes, they do. No, they don't. Okay, so your answers is depend on the question. If it is interrogative or it is questions do, you should answer the do as well. If it is used does, you will going to answer does as well. You cannot answer, for example, does it speak? And then you will going to reply or your answer, yes, it do. No, that's not correct. So do they speak? Yes, they do. We can't answer no, we do because it was stated as they. Note the S and the third person singular after doesn't or does. Okay? So we have here the formation of the third person singular. So for this one, I want you, Betty, to please read.
Formation of the third person singular he, she, it. Most verbs take as I eat, he eats. I like, he likes. Verbs ending in ss, sh, ch, x, o take es.
Mhm.
I watch, he watches. I go, he goes. Verbs ending in a consonant
Consonant.
plus y, drop the y, and take ies.
Mhm.
I try, he tries, but I play, he plays.
Okay, so that's it. The verb take as, if for example, I eat, he eats. Next, for the CH ending, it should be added with ES. Okay, so for the Y, we can use IES. We can add IES. It should be changed the letter Y to IES. And then sometimes if it was ended with Y, it depends on the phrase, okay? We can just add S in the last part. Okay, for the last one, Betty, I want you to please read for this last paragraph.
We use the present simple for habits or actions that happen regularly. I watch TV every day. She goes out on the weekend for situations that are always safe. We live in Chicago. I like ice cream.
Okay, so we use the present simple for habits or actions that happen regularly. So the example is I watch TV every day. She goes out on the weekend. Okay, for example here, I am studying every day or every night. So we can use that example. For situations that are always the same, it is not changeable or replaceable. So we live in Chicago. So Betty, you live in Korea. And I live in Philippines. So I like ice cream. So I like apple or I like orange juice. Okay, so that is the example of the present simple. Okay, thank you so much for reading, Betty. Okay, next. For the preposition of time, we can use the word at for 6 o'clock, 2:30, noon, night, and midnight. In. In should be used the morning, afternoon, evening, my spare time. So we can use the lunch time as well. Next. On. Saturday, Friday morning, afternoon, etc. Weekdays, weekend. Until. We usually work till 5 p.m. Before. Jack always takes a shower before dinner. And after, my dad takes the dog for a walk after breakfast. Okay, so take down notes for this, Betty. These are the preposition of time. Okay, so in here, I want you to try to answer for this, Betty. Okay, I will give you 5 minutes to answer this. Okay, so if you are ready, just tell me. Okay, if you're ready, now you can start answering it. Just let me know if you're done, okay? All right. Are you done, Betty?
Yes.
Could you please double check your spelling for your answers? I've noticed some words. Okay, so we will just check it out later. Okay, so we will going to answer for this present simple of the verbs that you've answered in parentheses. Okay, so for number one, William does his homework when he get home. So your answer for this, William does, is correct. Do his homework when he okay, so gets home. It should be added with letter S. Next, do. Very good. Do you finish, okay, school at 3 p.m. on Fridays? Next, no, we finish, okay, at 1:30. Very good. My mother doesn't. This is what I told you. Your spelling. The spelling should be E and then S. My mother doesn't work. Yes, this is the correct answer. Spelling rather. On Saturdays, so she goes shopping. Very good. Next. Okay, so correct. It should be added with S. Correct, 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 correct. But take note for your spelling. Correct. Okay, next. When does does your spelling, Betty, your brother practice? Okay, for this one, practice the guitar. Very good. Every day after school, and he also plays very good the guitar on the weekends. Fran and Jolly don't stay at home on Sundays. They ride their bikes in the park. Wow, good job, Betty. Only one mistake for the yes, for this. It should be added with letter S. Okay, thank you so much, Betty. Great job for today. You got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You got 11 out of 12. So good job, Betty. You did your best today. So 11 out of 12. Okay, so very good for this. All right. So Betty, I think we don't have much time left. Let's continue our class tomorrow. Okay, so that's all for today, Betty. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Okay, so study hard. Okay, so have a good night, Betty. Goodbye for today. See you
Goodbye,
tomorrow. You
teacher.
can go now. Goodbye.